So SoFi stock had a pretty good day today, up over 1.6% in the midst of a monstrous day for the stock market, especially the NASDAQ and the S&P. I mean, guys, look, the NASDAQ went up 3% on the day, and the S&P went up over 1.6%. So we have to break down SoFi, my thoughts, and of course, what I'm looking to do. So guys, hit the like button, make sure to subscribe, and don't forget to get up to 20 stocks from Moomoo with at least a $100 deposit. Use that link down below or go to stocksurfs.com/Moomoo, and for a limited time, your uninvested cash can earn up to 8.1% APY, which, guys, that's unheard of. So again, use that link down below or go to stocksurfs.com/Moomoo. And with that being said, cheers. Let's dive right into the video. So SoFi had a very good day today, especially in the first half of the day. You guys can see we opened up at around 750, dumped down to about 725, and we held a higher low right here, and then we ran all the way to almost $8 per share. We hit 780 at about 12:15 p.m. on the East Coast, and then after the Fed meeting, the press conference, or actually more towards the tail end of the press conference, we hit about 780 again, got rejected, and dumped off into close to about 755. But listen, guys, even though we dumped into close, we actually held above the pre-market high and the closing price from yesterday, which yesterday we closed at about 745. So we held above that, which is a very good sign, and we closed above it, which is an even better sign, right, guys? So on the 5-day, 5-minute, you guys can see SoFi actually almost took out the highs from yesterday when the earnings came out. We hit 795 yesterday at the peak. So we can see we broke out today. We're still trading above the moving averages, which is great, and we almost took out the highs from yesterday, and then we ended up closing on that downswing, which again, like I said, we held above 755, which not only was a big resistance from the pre-market, but also from a couple of days ago. You guys can see here on the 29th, on the 26th, the 25th, and on the 24th of July, we struggled to break out of the mid-sevens. So the fact that we took out the mid-sevens yesterday and today, and we closed above them today, that's a very good sign for the bulls in the short term, right, guys? And on the 20-day chart, if I pull this up, now we can see we're moving back over the moving averages as of yesterday's earnings and today's pop, which is a very good sign, and we closed above the moving averages on the 1-hour chart, which is very bullish. Now, like I've been saying, the high 7s to the low 8s is a very big spot of resistance right now on SoFi stock, which needs to break in the short term. There's no way to go around it, guys. There's no other way to put it. That spot needs to break, right? And we almost did today. We almost got above 8, but again, we double topped at 780, which we'll probably retest that point at some point, whether it's tomorrow, whether it's Friday, at some point next week. Either way, the trend looks good for the bulls here. We actually got a double bottom breakout, arguably, in the making right here. If I draw this out, you guys can see double bottom at about $7, which is good. And now we're getting the breakout above the moving averages on the 1-hour chart. And on the 4-hour time frame, if I pull this up, you guys can see cup and handle is clearly in the making right now. And look, if it takes out $8, man, this could really start turning up, dare I say, towards $9 or even $10 per share. If things get really hot, man, heading into the rate cuts in September that we're going to get, and after that, SoFi could really start breaking out here after its transitional year. Like you guys have heard Noto and the management team say, this is a transitional year for SoFi. And sometimes, guys, with smaller companies, smaller market cap companies / stocks, it's not always going to be up and away every single year, right? There's going to be years where there's underperformance, and if all goes well, let's say, for example, with SoFi here, and in 2025, 2026, the stock explodes, it can well make up for the underperformance that it saw this year. It's not guaranteed, obviously, right? But if all goes well, this is how it plays out with stocks all the time. Sometimes, they don't do well in certain years, but then in the following years, they completely destroy the stock market and they make up for the gains that were missed, if that makes any sense, right? Which is kind of what we're all banking on right now as SoFi shareholders. I mean, I'm up like 10% on my position right now, which is nice. My average cost is right around 680, 690, but I would like to see it go up a lot more. And I'm banking on this thing being a 10 to 12 to maybe even higher dollar per share stock, and in a not so distant future, right? That's kind of what I'm trying to say here, right, guys? So yeah, let's see how it plays out. I mean, we're still under 8, which is a major level of resistance, but if this cup and handle plays out, we break above 8, this thing could really be flying, in my opinion. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And don't forget to subscribe to my email list if you want me to send you my top 3 stocks every single Monday for free. It's the first link down below. All you have to do is put your email address and your first name. And again, I send you guys for free my top 3 stocks. There's an in-depth written breakdown every single Monday morning for free. Check it out. No spam. No BS, just straight up stocks and charts. So again, feel free to sign up. It's free. And yeah, that's a quick breakdown here on SoFi. And for me, did I buy more? Did I sell anything? Nope. I'm just holding on to what I already have. So let me set my alerts at $8 for now. Mark is at or above, which again, $8, I can't say it enough, is such a big level of resistance here, guys. And let me show you how the indexes ended up doing today. We had a very good day, needless to say. I mean, look, you guys can see SPY is seeing a double bottom breakout in full effect playing out right now. Pretty clear as day, right? We're above the moving averages, and with today's 1.6% green day, we actually closed above both moving averages on the 4-hour chart. At what was once a descending triangle is no longer in play. We're breaking out of the trend line here, which is really good. You're noticing that on triple Q as well. If I draw it up, or pop it up here rather, we're taking out the trend line. We closed above the 50 SMA and the highs from the last couple of days, as triple Q had a 3% green day, very strong. And we had a couple companies report earnings. I think Meta just reported literally an hour ago, and their stock is moving up. Not surprised. We called this out. It was pretty beaten down heading into earnings. Now we're popping up a good $20 per share after the bell. So Meta ended up reporting. Let's cover this quickly, then we'll wrap the video up. Looks like they ended up doing let's see here, guys. Adjusted EPS of $5.16 versus $4.73 expected on sales of $39.07 billion versus $38.31. So they beat EPS, beat revenue, and they see Q3 revenue of $38.5 to $41 billion. All right. Let's see. That's above the $39 billion expected. That's great. Nice guidance there. And they see full year 24 total expenses of $96 to $99 billion, unchanged from the prior outlook. All right, that's good. Anything else? But yeah, that's pretty much it. It says it does not intend to provide any quantitative guidance for 2025 until the Q4 call, so we'll get more insight there. But yeah, man, double beat. Nice raise, or a nice beat in guidance for the next quarter. I'm liking that. And the stock is making a nice move within the channel. And honestly, man, there could be even more upside in this channel, right? And did we get, actually, no, I was going to say, did we get Amazon's earnings? No, Amazon's earnings are for tomorrow, but they're probably moving up a bit after the bell as Meta's moving up, right? Yeah, looks like we're getting a pop. Maybe Nvidia is starting to move up even more, or not starting. it's been moving up. Today it had a 13% green day. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. If you enjoyed it, if you want to see more content, make sure to subscribe, and you might as well hit the like button and get up to 20 free stocks from Moomoo in my bio with at least a $100 deposit. Check it out down below or go to StockSurfS.com/Moomoo. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you guys in the next video.